静寂を破り裂いて世界は炎の最中へ
Hey! What's up there, YouTubers? Black Zen here, and welcome back to another Random Builds Reviews. For this video, we are still going to be continuing on with the Moderoid Soul Sigma Gravion model kit. And being on the second figure, we are going to be working on is the core of the mech, Gran Sigma. So, got the slip right here from the previous hat draw. And we've got everything here set up, and I'm losing the light on this thing, aren't I? Sheesh. Alright. Still got a few stickers on our sticker sheet. And of course there's some you can't see. Be as it may. And of course, got our instructions booklet right here, as well as the sheet where the stickers go, as well as some additional assembly, but that's mostly for the extra parts. We'll get to that later in another video, of course. But in any case, let's get on to building Gran Sigma. Alrighty, so getting into the instructions themselves. I think I'm going to want to keep the sheet over here while we build up Gran Sigma. Okay. I'm not sure how far we're going to get into this because, again, I don't want to make this too long. Though I will divulge some information about Gran Sigma. As it turns out, in the Gravion series, and I'm going to want my nippers there, Gran Sigma was actually the first mech to be made before Gran Kaiser. Now, as much as both Gran Sigma and Gran Kaiser are pretty much the same in some ways, they are cores in making Gravion, depending on which one. However, Gran Sigma has a bit of a secret in the third set. He also becomes armor for the ultimate Gravion. Okay. Okay, I want to start off with tray E. Get some parts out of this. I want three, 4, and 8. So 3 would be like the back of the head. Yeah, from there. Sheesh. 4 is kind of like a forehead. And I did say I need part 8. And when he was first introduced into the last 4 episodes in the series, I think, his left eye, I think it was his left eye. Yeah, probably his left eye that was damaged. These are all tiny pieces. Skipping ahead just a little, while I'm holding the E tray, I'm also going to take number 7 out. This forms a back. There we go. Oh, I see that didn't come out right. Okay. And what's left are hands for Gran Sigma. And I'm just going to cut these out for the heck of it. And I feel my hands are a bit shaky. There's one hand. And 2 hand. 3 hand. 4. These are just a bunch of open and closed fists, and we don't need that tray anymore since it's emptied. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're slipping through my fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna set them right over there in that nice little pile. All right. Now I need tray I. There's a bunch of white parts. Okay. Part number 7. That's I7. There's 1. And 2. Okay. Put that back and get our head going. So starting with, take the mouth. It's not a clean cut. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna take our one eye and the mouthpiece so we can get our face. Ah! Come on. There we go. Yeah. Because he only has a good right eye. The left eye is damaged, and there's some painted markings on that cheek right there. That's how you know. Okay. Back to the head. In it goes. This is not like when we did Grand Kaiser. Give it the forehead. Okay. Now we got something of a head going there. All right. Give it the back side. That's Gran Sigma. Not exactly done though. I need a part from tray G. And the little crown or crest, however you want to put it. That on. Just slots right in. I think I got that in all the way. All right. And finally, need a part from tray SM number 5. This will be the little jewel. Uh-oh. Okay, really, there you are. These things are tiny, tiny, tiny. Jeez. Thank goodness for tweezers. Looking at this little piece here. As soon as it stops fumbling, goes right into the crown. Alright. That's it for the head of Gran Sigma. Moving along. Okay. Looks like we're doing one of his arms. Tray J, at least one of them. One from tray D. And let's see, SJ14. I guess it's one of these special trays. Okay, I guess we're starting with the inner workings. This part SJ14. Snip there and snip over here. Back. And then SJ 1 and 2 and SJ 6. I can see where 6 is. It's like a cover for something. Okay, here's part 1. And part 2. No under gates, so don't have to deal with that. Still need a part from tray D, number 12. There we are. Alright, now to put these parts together, first take 1, and then part number SJ14 that goes in the socket. Okay. Part D goes down here. I hope I didn't break it. And J6 goes in to the hole of this back arm, which I think is the back arm. All right. And then part 2 just sandwiches all up together. I'll be careful here because I know sometimes they just don't like to line up. Okay. Now between you and me, this looks more like a gauntlet. Alright. And make sure I don't need these again, I'll just put those to the side. In fact, take the tray that we use and put it off to the side. Jeez! Alright. I need a part from C. I need number 3. Okay. There goes that. And tray H. Oh. Seem to be getting a few shoulder guards in this. Alright, parts 14 and 15. I'm glad these two are right next to each other. There goes 15. That was 14. Oh, put that tray back. All right. 14. Do I have the right one? No, that's 15. Oops. Try this again. Give me 14. And then we'll go into the gauntlet first, at least on one side. And then to give him an elbow with the bump shape facing outward. Okay. And then cover this all up. All right, and we have, I think, an arm for a Gran Sigma. Well, it's not a completed arm, but it's an arm. Alright. Seems I'm going to need trays C and D back in here. And, oh, it's SJ. I don't want SJ. Yeesh! It's enough to get confused around this. D, 9 and 10. First, I'll take out number 9. Pop that out. Next comes 10. Take that out. Part C. Number 6. Okay. And to skip ahead a little, also want part 11. Yeah, there's 11. Gently, gently. There we go. And come out. Yeesh. Sometimes these parts just don't want to come out. And which way is... Should be facing... Okay. I gotcha. I think. Alright. Now, first, I'm going to take... I want 10 first. And then this little C6 part. Yep. Slipping through the fingers again. And just sandwich that up. Right. Now I'm going to take C11. And according to this, You want something of a slope facing down towards the arm while lining up the shape of the peg with the shape of a hole. Like a key, if you will. And now I need a part from eye tray number 9. Jeez, are you not coming out? Come on. There we go. I'm going to take this and line up the socket. And twist the top part so it locks into place, or at least until it's shown on the diagram. From here, I'm going to take part C7, this will go on one side, and next up C8, this will go on the other. And next up is tray F. Ooh, painted parts. I don't think I'm going after those for right now. Let's see. C7 gets F14. It should be the front or the back, I forget. Okay. And C8 gets F11. Wait a minute, why am I holding an F tray? Who failed in this? Okay. Set that to the side. I'm not done with that tray just yet. So it goes like so. Think of a hole here. You want inwards, I think. And something of a tab. 2 pegs lining up with 2 holes. So I got that part. And vice versa on the other. Second verse, same as the first. Come on. Work with me here. Jeez. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take our arm bit and just put that in the center. Come on. There we go. There. Now that can just slide in and out for transformations. Okay. I need something from the H tray again. Number 8. Let's see. H8 looks like a harness. Again, this is pretty much the same as a Grand Kaiser. There's that. And this goes on. Okay. Okay, so a much more hollow part of the hole faces down. I gotcha. Okay. There goes that. Stick this arm out. And bring it down. So it stays in place. And considering this is somewhat half finished, if you look, if you use your imagination, this almost looks like a faucet. Intriguing, but still. Okay. All right, so we attach the arm on like so. Ah, there we are. And that's half a Gran Sigma right there. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to give it one of its fists. Let's see which one. Yeah, got it. I know I went ahead on that, but still, it works out. Alright. Now we give it some shoulder guards. Parts H1, H4, and I11. And there's some undergates in this. Ah! No undergates! 1, 2, and 3. Set those down. Am I doing okay. Doing good on time. At least I hope. Part 11. There you are. All right. undergates, frustrating little buggers. There's that. I should say, yep. It's important not to get confused with the undergates from pegs. Because if you mistakenly cut those off, you basically run the figure. Okay, I see 2 holes here, and the one I'm doing is down here. Yep. Now to get the upper one. Careful. Okay, and sometimes I cannot tell if these are centered or not. There we go. Now to complete the guard, a shoulder guard that is. And now you've got one side to Gran Sigma. Alright. At this point, there'll be some speed building. First, I want to just sort out the trays, what I have. Because I really don't want to get confused what I still have up here. I'll just set them up there for right now. And get this all organized later. Alright. Now since we did the right arm, left arm is basically the same for the torso. So which means we get to do some speed building in making the left side. So, here we go.
かざした光の拳に誓いを込めろもう一度君を熱くなれ入れたギター赤い血を解き放って誰も君を止められない見えない明日に光を灯すために牙なき者の牙になれ何も恐れずに走れ真空のゴールまで最後の時を燃やし尽くせグラビア希望のかけらを拾い集めろ 一度君を星になれあった運命を解き明かせ二度と誰も迷わせないか弱き人の未来を守るために時代と星の盾となれ
Okay, I may have a bit of a struggle, but it works. Okay, now that I've got both sides, I think I might also do a bit of a torso here. Let's see. I got quite a mess with my trays being disorganized now. That is never a good thing. Jeez. I'm gonna need some time to clean this up. A's 1 and 2. I think this is Gran Sigma's bicep. Why am I saying one thing when it's the other? Ugh. One, two, and I'm going to cut this piece out as well. This will serve as the neck. That being said, I'm going to take the head right here and just pop these two pieces together. Yeah, undergates. So annoying. And of course, got to figure out which piece goes where. Yep. Yeah, okay. I need a part from tray D, a part from tray C. Let's see, C5. I'm glad it's not a C4, and I know that's a bad joke right there. Okay. Now for D, and I got some, no, that's SJ. Okay, here's a D. And I need D6. There's that. There's that. Okay. Get these parts together. D6, slope facing up. C5, curve inward. Sandwich this together. doesn't look clean. Yeah, jeez. My fingers are not being as steady as I want them to be. Gee whiz. Ah! Okay. All right. There's the abdomen. Tray B. Let's see. No, that's an H. J. B. Oh, that's B. Okay. B is what I want. B is what I need. B4 and B5. What came before B4? And the B5, that goes in the back. Alright. And take the abdomen. B5 goes through the hole with the pyramid shape facing up. Do the same for B4. This will just line right up. Ouch. Sure I don't break this. One side, the other. Okay. Yep, that all looks good. If I'm not mistaken, this all gets connected in somehow. Yep. There's most of a completed torso. Okay, tray G. Oy. I should really organize once I'm done with this half. G1. Okay. Facing right up, and I also need tray F again. So many black trays in this. B, C, D. E is already cleared out. Another D. I must be getting a bad grade in this. Blah, 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 blah. Here's F. F1. Now this has like thrusters, and that faces the bottom. Let's put these two together. Turning the page. Okay. Now this goes onto the back, which attaches 2 notches to a sliding groove and 2 pegs to 2 holes. There's that. Of course, we can't forget the front. So parts F3. There's that. And of course this piece gets a little jewel. SM4. The transparent green part. Kind of like what we did for his forehead. There you go. All right. Now this gets attached on to the front of Gran Sigma. There's his upper torso. I'm going to attach the head on like so. Go in. There we go. And now you've got half of Gran Kaiser. I'm sorry, not Gran Sigma. I've got to watch myself on this. I have to say, my fingers are exhausted right now. Now, as much as I'm impressed of how Gran Sigma has turned out right now, there's still some sticker work going on in his chest. I mean, these red areas are pretty much painted, but he is showing a bit of details where a few stickers go. I can see one that goes on each side here, as well as one in the middle. And unfortunately, that's going to have to be saved for the next video when we do his lower body, such as the legs and the pelvis. But overall, I do like how this figure is turning out. Regardless of the arms and the upper torso, it looked like a one-piece thing. And the sculpt of the head, not really too bad. So far, he's turning out to be an okay figure as part of the set for a Soul Sigma Gravion, despite a few bumps here and there. I can already see I did a poor job in this shoulder guard during the speed build. Oh well, I can always take it apart and fix it up a bit. Alright. Well, that being in mind, of course he can't stand upright, so I'm just gonna put him on his arms right now. Like that. Alright. Alright. So in any case, join me next time in part 2 when we try to finish up Gran Sigma, and of course with another speed build, since the legs are symmetrical. This is Black Xana saying, tower deactivated. I'll be back with many more good videos. Please comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications if you haven't, as well as to my game and vlogging channel. Links down in the description below. And I will see you all until next time. Bye!